You ready? Sorry about that. Battery just went out. Regular shit. Okay, anyway, I was beginning to talk about my Bible, so I don't know exactly where I went on it, but I will recap. This is my Bible. I carry it by the handle. I have my papers, pens, everything to take notes during service. Kenny also takes this to Bible study on Tuesday nights. And so all these little stacks of paper, let me show you what his handwriting looks like, because he takes notes and everything. So I guess he was on Matthew. That's Kenny's handwriting. So apparently he was taking notes in Bible study. Let me see what they were on. I'm just looking. Hold on. He likes my Bible better. He says I'm more organized than he. So he always takes mine. So they do crossword puzzles and, you know, things like that during Bible study. Okay. Anyway, the Bible that I have is the Women of Color Study Bible. I put a cover on it years ago to keep the integrity of it, because this is, oh my God, I love it. And then what's so cool about it, look, I put tabs for each book, okay? And when I first got this Bible, I began to want to read it cover to cover. And I think I got a little past Numbers, Deuteronomy, somewhere up and along in there. And that's where I just fell off. But I was actually reading it from cover to cover, because I wanted to give my own interpretation of it. And so I began to read it. But let me show you. Let me show you how old it is. Let me take these. Yeah, he got my stuff stacked up with stuff. See, I don't do things like this. I don't like fun. I don't like things. I don't like this. You know, I don't like that. Just, no. There is a pocket in there. You can put that in there like that. I don't like that. Anyway, you see, when I got it, January 27th, 2001. And to Tina, by me. Isn't that something? Like, you can see the age in it a little bit behind the plastic and stuff. But I put these tabs in there, and that was the best thing for me, especially during service. And Pastor asks you, you know, to go to such and such, to be able to go there right away. Then therefore the tabs work for me. Do yours how you want to do yours, but that's how I do mine, to be able to go straight to scripture. Okay, so I have a strong belief in God. I am also an enthusiast about other things, and I also respect other people's beliefs. I'm not one to say, okay, well, you ticky boom boom because you're this or that, or you follow whatever. I believe in meditation. I meditate. I burn a lot of incense. These incense here, over there by the church, there's a smoke place, and they sell them these big ones like this. Now, I like patchouli, I like dragon's blood, I like saddlewood, Egyptian musk. I like, what's another one that I buy a lot of? Those are my staples, primarily. As well as frankincense and such. But, so yeah, I love my incense. I burn incense throughout the day, not only in my boudoir, but I also burn candles on the other side, on the other parts of the house. You know, I have different little things that I get down with. And see, like, over here where I go when you know, like, I have Kenny get those when he's down there Bible study, because the church that we go to, that we frequent, is in Ontario. And that's about, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes away from my home. So, the little 99-cent store that I go to, I buy these ones right here. And this is Black Love. I like it. It's kind of cool. My kids kind of like the scent of that. Frankincense and stuff like that is just a little bit too tough for them. You know, I like ylang myrrh. You know, different things that I roll with that my kids don't like the scent of. So I buy different ones like a strawberries and cream, stuff like that. Of course, jasmine. I buy gardenia. Um, so I love a fragrant home. Okay, besides just fabuloso, I like other things. This scents in my home. So I meditate and all that, and during my meditations, I also have crystals. Okay, um, I have crystals. This is one of my favorites. This is a rose quartz. I simply love it. And you guys, as I gave reference to when I had you guys in the office that day, and I was talking about how people were making fun of Michelle about her crystals. I don't know exactly what she had. I don't know if that was a moonstone. That probably was. I don't know. But anyway, I love my crystals, but this one here I love the most, and it's a rose quartz. I love it so much. Let me show you something. I'm not gonna one day I will go through my crystals and talk about them, and different ones and what cleanses what, like and how to fire your crystals and how to set them up and cleanse them, because you just don't clean them just regularly. You clean them differently, or there's certain stones that you can also incorporate with these, like a clear quartz. That I have a clear quartz, and when I put it with the rest of my crystals, it cleanses them automatically, and I don't have to put them in water. Though I do charge them, during full moons and stuff like that. But rose quartz is one of my favorites. So much so that I also bought me a rose quartz necklace. Okay, and rose quartz, it's a symbol of love. Um, um, it brings so much love into your home, your heart, in your relationships. It's just, I just love it. I love it, man. I love it. As well as jade. I do love. I have a considerable amount of jade. And this is just one of my favorite bangles, and it doesn't come off. I have this one. I have my mom's jade is still in her purse. But I think it's broke. I think I showed that to you guys when I showed you guys my mom's purse back, I don't know, years ago probably. I bought my mom a jade years ago, the bangle, and it's I think hers is broken. No. Anyway, but rose quartz. This is just a symbol of love, and I love it. And it's, oh my God, to each his own. Okay, to each his own. And if you want to really get serious about it and really know more about it, then this is my book of choice when it comes down to the crystals. And this is the Crystal Bible, and it has, if not every crystal, I would say 90+% of them, if not all of them, in here. And it goes through everything about it on this life, if that's what you're open to. I'm also into Feng Shui. I have Feng Shui elements around my home, in my boudoir, around my car, everything. Love it. And my chakra Bible. This was my very first one, and this got me started rather, on chakras and all that other kind of stuff. It gets deep. It really, really does. And it's not voodoo. It's not none of that kind of stuff. In fact, it has a lot of elements in the Bible in reference to crystals and such. So, don't believe the hype, and don't believe everything that you hear. And, some people can try to throw you off and be having you thinking that you crazy as hell, and, and all kind of crazy stuff. But ignorance is bliss. And I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay. Oh, look at my, check this out. My bookmark is Hathor. Check that out. I have a Hathor. She's an Egyptian goddess. I believe I am a descendant. I am Egyptian, imported and dipped in lace. I say that quite often. But anyway, this is of Hathor, and this is my bookmark. I don't know, what was I reading? The throat chakra. chapter 6. So somewhere I was up in through there, and I, had that in there. But anyway, if you want to read up about Hathor, read up on her. She's one of the coldest in the game. She's a Egyptian goddess. Look her up. I love her. And some of the things that she stood for. She done some real cool shit, some cold-blooded shit too. But no less, check that out. So, okay, so that's my mental. Okay, those are the things that get me day to day. I don't drink. I don't be out wilding out and all that other kind of old stuff and get, fucked up out in the streets. I'm not one of them. You know what I mean? I do no illicit drugs. No, I've never been on no heroin and meth and none of that kind of shit. I don't even roll with Tylenol 3. I mean, I don't even know if Tylenol people fuck with Tylenol 3s and 4s anymore, but Vicodins or whatever. I'm into none of those things. I'm passing no judgment. I'm just saying that I'm not into those things. I am a cannabis user, and that is what I get down with for medicinal purposes. That is what I go to. And also besides my crystals in prayer. That's what I go to. That's my thing. Okay, now what's on my head? Let's go down. This is a Malaysian curly, a Malaysian wavy, body wave, something to that degree. It's in an ombre. I don't know. The black is a 1B or whatever, and then it goes to a 30. So something like that. So that's what's on my head. If you're wondering excuse me, Auntie, what hair is that? What is it? That is what this is. Now, come down a little bit. I had an eye appointment. I go to my eye appointment, and because I was on my last pair of contact lenses, and I was refusing to go, because I had so many other things going on, and whereas I was on to my last pair of contact lenses, and usually I don't allow it to go that far down before I go and re-up, but I knew that I needed to change my prescription, so me just going back to Sam's and getting, renewing my thing, it was outdated, so I knew I needed to go back to the optometrist and get new prescriptions. Well, I get there, my optometrist tells me, well, Tina, you know what, now you're going to have to probably start thinking bifocal. And I'm like, bifocal? For real? Get out. I'm 43 years old. Doc, no. And so he was like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's whatever, because as you guys know, I've been contemplating LASIK. And he had told me one time before, he was like, well, Tina, as you get older, right now you can't see things that are far away, and those things that are far away are going to become nearer. And so, you might start beginning to level out a little bit. Well, as luck has it, I still wear my contact lenses, and so since now I have to also wear 1.25, I went with no other than Tiffany. Tiffany is a staple. I don't love trinket jewelry. I love staple pieces. Not to discredit anyone or anything. I'm talking about me. This video is about me. It's not about anyone else. This is about me. For me, I like staple pieces. I like to buy things one time. So when I wear, like how people are, oh, you cooking, you're this and that, or you swimming, you're this and that. When it's real, you can do that. Okay? And I'm going to just cut that right there. But I wanted no other than Tiffany. I was kind of looking into Prada. Prada had some real good readers and such, and so I actually went with Tiffany's. So I'm going to show you guys my readers. This is her case. This is her dust cloth and her soft cover. And this is what my glasses look like. You ready? This is a case. I love this color. My daughter's room is Tiffany teal. And, these are my glasses. I'm going to put them on for you guys to show you guys what my glasses look like. And I love the inside of them because the inside of them have the teal on the inside. And this is them. And this is how I go. This is it. And I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. They have hearts on each side with the Tiffany stamp on them. I posted them on my Instagram and all that when I first got them, and a lot of my girls were saying that they have these identical pair. And so, but I love them. I love these glasses. So I went with those. Oops, sorry. And then I had to get me some new shades. I love my Gucci glasses, but I also like Chanel. So I bought these, and which I love these too. And so I bought these as well. And so these are my new specs that I roll with. I still rock my Gucci's. Don't misunderstand me. I rock those. They stole one pair of them out of my car. I had my car broke into. I don't know if I talked about it on here or not, but yeah, me and the kids were in the house, broad daylight. It had to be no more than about 12 noon. My dogs were, we were about our day. It was a weekend, and I had just came in from the grocery store, but, and I had parked my car right here at the front of the house, and they just politely went out there and just took, different little things out of the car. And so, but you see how God blesses. He's in the blessing business, family. Now, yeah, they took my one little pair of Gucci glasses, and then I turned around and I go Tiffany and I go Chanel. Whatever. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes when your heart is right and your heart is in a good place, you end up getting better than what you had. So, it is what it is. So, that's my glasses. My supplements, the different things that I take. What I take now, as I was also, talking about the cannabis, but, I do take supplements a little bit. And the reason being is because of the maintenance surgeries. I'll go in and I'll get nips, tucks, pulls, whatever, when it comes down to me. I'm in the age reversing process. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. I relish in the fact that I'm 43 years old. I discredit nothing. I take nothing away from it. I love the years of my life. I would not be the woman I am today without those years. So I don't discredit them. But, I'm going to be my best self. And I'm going to look my best self. And whatever is necessary, I'm going to do it. That's it. I mean, if I need to get a facelift ever in life, I have not had one of those. At this point in time, according to my doctors, they say that I don't need them. I do have a team, though. I have a dentist, optometrist. I have 2 different plastic surgeons. I have a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills, and I also have a plastic surgeon in Mexico. And so, I have a team to work on this right here. And it's progressive. I don't run from it. I don't, what's the word I'm trying to gather? I don't fake the funk about it. I'm real about mine. It is what it is. Either you fix it or you cover it up. I'm one of them. I will age gracefully, as Tina knows, as Kris Jenner, as, oh my God, Lola Falana. You know what I'm saying? Diane Carroll. I will age gracefully, as gracefully as my sisters. Miss Patti LaBelle. In person, she's not only is she's a beautiful person, aesthetically, but she also has a beautiful soul. I love her. And she is flawless. I mean, absolutely flawless. I mean, beautiful. Miss Jackson, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And so I'm amongst them. I'm going to age just as gracefully. It is part of my budget. It will forever be that whatever Tina needs, Tina will get. I stop at nothing. I don't have no breaks in that category. But in the midst of it all, I began to take turmeric. So I take this 1 time a day. And it's a good antioxidant. It's anti-aging. It reverses, the aging process. It also takes down swelling and such. And it also works very good with your antibiotics. Now, I was taking these antibiotics that fucked around and gave me a yeast infection. Oh, my God. I hadn't had a yeast infection, girls. Let me tell you something. In years, I think the last yeast infection I had is when I was pregnant with my daughter. you know, and I was taking all these antibiotics and stuff, and oh my God, it was fucking me up because I was also taking this as well, and so this amped him up and just threw my pH balance off. I'm cool now. I'm back to norm, but oh my God, that fucked me up.